First of all, I'd like to thank all of the individuals who have applied for this position. We had an outstanding group of qualified candidates. I think it's kind of unusual to have these level of qualifications, the residents of Green Valley. I went through all of the resumes and I read them all. Read the letters of reference. I read all the material that you sent me. There were veterans with military service. Thank you for your service. Some of you, I didn't know that you have that level of military service. The education, a very impressive education background in law enforcement, business, law degrees, judges, amazing. And then the experience ranged from individuals who are currently serving as judges, individuals who have worked in attorney general's offices, members of the state bar, justice pro tem, prosecution, and public defender experience, civil and criminal, business consultants, nonprofit, and political experience. And the community involvement with all of these individuals had a great wide breadth, and obviously these people have been very involved. All but one currently reside in Green Valley. Of all the candidates who applied for this position, there is one who I don't believe has the experience, the qualifications, or the temperament to be appointed to the position of Justice of the Peace. I got to know Ray Carroll during the last 4 years while he sat on this board. I have witnessed an individual who doesn't deliberate on facts, but based upon who has done the last political favor. I have heard from many that this is common. We heard people today. The CEOs, 2 of them from Rosemont Mine, who have told me about the inappropriate behavior displayed by Ray Carroll when he isn't in agreement. I even observed Ray harass and bully a woman from this dais. She was speaking at the podium and he videoed her with his cell phone while she was speaking. It is on YouTube. A woman who I am told later committed suicide. That is not the type of behavior we should see from a justice of the peace or anyone for that matter. We can all disagree, but the belligerent behavior that Ray has displayed towards members of the community makes him unqualified. For a man who now says this is his dream job, I'm very curious why he never moved to Green Valley previously and ran for the position. You now come forward as a carpetbagger looking for payback for your role as a key player in the Republicans for Chair Bronson committee. This appointment is nothing more than political pay to play, and I'm greatly saddened to see that the residents of Green Valley will now have you as their Justice of the Peace. Thank you.
Any other comments? Roll call.
I would like to comment if it's okay.
Please proceed.
Now, I understand that Ally has political differences with Supervisor Carroll, and certainly that's not new. And it's not new to this board, and it's not new to anybody in this room. But the truth is that Ray served faithfully as a member of the Board of Supervisors for more than 20 years, without staying upon his record of having broken any laws or committed any crimes. He's been a faithful servant of everybody here in Pima County, and he should be very proud of that record as well. So I understand Ally's political differences and her frustration with what she perceives as being Supervisor Carroll's return to politics. But I'm afraid that some of the comments that she made, frankly, are biased perhaps by that political prejudice that she feels related to Supervisor Carroll.
Point of order, Madam Chair.
He has the floor, Supervisor. He has the
He can
floor.
speak his opinion, but he doesn't need to attack me. And
He
I'm
is
tired
not
of it. That's not
attacking you,
appropriate.
Supervisor. He has the floor. Proceed.
Unfortunately, I think that Supervisor Miller obviously has not going to change her mind about this, and that's okay. That's part of what our political system is about, and it's about following the rules, and that's just exactly what we're going to do in a few minutes. Thank you.
Thank you. With that, are there any other comments? Roll call.
Supervisor Christie?
Yes.
Supervisor Elias?
Aye.
Supervisor Miller?
No.
Supervisor Elias?
Aye.
Chair Bronson?
Aye. Motion carries 4-1. We do